where we last left off was a very fun time. You guys were in the blacksmith when Veth decided to go off because of what had happened. Him getting upset and wanted to just talk to his late wife. After that, everyone else went off on their own. Lilith and Eris walking to go find him. Not before Yuri got a talking to from Eris. Lilith and Eris went and walked around the first level. Cedar went into the garden of the castle, and Yuri went to the bar where he had a talk with Tal, who invited him out for dinner. Or it might have been the other way around, but the dinner was planned. After a while, Veth was found by Eris and Lilith at his old home, where he was training, and Eris got hit because of it.
Yeah.
Of course, Veth apologized, and they all made their way towards the bar that Yuri was at, but had left. Eris went to go find him, just to make sure he was okay, where he then said that he was going on a date with Del. While Eris expressed her concerns, Yuri was allowed to continue on that date. Everyone then met up at the bar, Yuri seeing them before he went off on his date. The date ensued. Del and Yuri had a nice meal at a very fancy restaurant, where afterwards she invited him to sleep with her. And that's where things went downhill, because Yuri had sex with the devil. And he was forced into a contract with her. A contract where she wanted his protection, to never see her harm, keep harm away from her, and she won't make him kill his friends. For that, Yuri got to leave while he was naked during that entire time. He got himself dressed and he left. Where we are starting out is back at the bar with the rest of the group. It's around a bit after the time that Yuri left. What a switch.
Yeah. Yuri did leave that raven with us, correct?
He did. It is
Okay.
still there.
Yeah. Eris she'll probably, like, get a glass of wine, but she's not gonna have anything crazy, because she is worried about, the date. So she's constantly, no matter what's going on, she's constantly flicking her eyes over to where the raven is and, like, making sure it's still there, it's not, like, freaking out.
Fair enough. Cedar is there, by the way. I'm not sure if you established that last session. You're all there. I think we did. Oh, right. Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's around. I think I said it was either 5 or 8. Let's say it's 7. It's 7 p.m. Alright, so the bar is, it's late, so the bar is kind of crowded. I forgot her name. I forgot her name. Ori is at the bar, serving up drinks to a lot of people that are up there. So she's pretty busy as well. There are many dwarves, many humans around enjoying their nights. Beth is currently blushing his fucking.
Oh, wrong one!
Is he? I was about to
No.
say, is he just like drunk out of his mind, or what's going on?
Wrong one! I'm gonna reassign.
Numpad.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Finally.
You're just muted, darling.
I'm violently punching these emotions into this man.
You know? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right
Well,
to yourselves. Who's all drinking, I should say.
I still just have her glass of wine, but she's not going crazy.
Fair enough.
And Beth will be probably having a singular glass of whiskey to ease the edge off.
Yeah, same with Lilith.
Just to ease the edge.
Lilith is gonna match pace. She doesn't want to get too sloshed.
Yeah, we're all a bit scared. Because whatever could go wrong with.
Change that! The place where Yuri gets verbally abused? Alex!
I almost changed it. I almost changed it too. He did it to himself, but
It's okay. Let me just hold on. There we go.
oh,
Thank you for reminding me, AP.
Oh
Sorry.
my god.
Thank you for reminding me, AP. Did not realize. I just turn it back on. So yeah, you guys are having your drinks, getting the edge off of the anxiety. It's been like 30 minutes or so where I'd say you guys are pretty, you know, like doing anything to take your attention off of what's important, like the crow or like the scene around you. Beth, you notice two familiar people come into the door.
Oh boy. He's going to just.
Give me a second, I'm getting food.
oh no.
Damn it.
He's going to lift his head from his grandfather's book that he's just reading. Just to turn his attention to whoever just walked in.
You know, I should have. Okay, give me just a second. We're not gonna worry about that.
Two gods? It's two.
Okay.
Fuck you guys.
This is upsetting. Yes, Bug? Having a good time over there, Bug?
It's being weird.
Oh.
She's short. It's fine. Yeah, you see familiar father and daughter walk in.
Yippee!
She's small.
Small.
She's small on the screen.
Small.
See them. Daisy's currently in Hayes' arms as he's just holding her, walking inside. Not wanting her to get trampled by the rowdiness that is the war pig.
Yeah. He's going. That's gonna like raise his right hand up.
Hey,
Daisy, come over here.
Specifically Daisy.
No, just hey and
Oh,
Daisy.
hey, yeah. You know, yeah.
I heard hey Daisy.
Yeah, it's a confusing name, but it is what it is. You see Hay acknowledge you with that like nod, and he comes your way. It's nice seeing you again, Beth.
Good seeing you too, my friend. Come, take a seat. We're celebrating. Trying to, anyways.
Celebrating? What are you celebrating?
Another day.
Another day. I certainly agree to that. I'll set Daisy down. I'm guessing this I kind of see this like a round booth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is she even tall enough to look over the counter?
I know she's tall, short in the NPC corner, but yes, she is tall enough. It's like, or she can like put up her hands and rest her head on the table.
She'll sit crisscross on the booth seat.
Yeah, she'll Daisy will, or Hay will scoot Daisy close to him as they sat down. I wanted to get her the med bay.
Ah, you're in the med bay. My cleric's gonna poke too many needles in you?
Of course not. It's quite rowdy in there. Not many people anymore.
Good. Daisy, how are you liking Hawthorne?
It's nice here.
That's good. I'm happy it is.
A lot of people. But
Yes,
still
it
nice.
As it should, as it should. We have a fortress for somewhat of a sanctuary here, so plenty of people want a piece of it.
Big walls. That's all I know.
He's gonna laugh a bit. They are certainly big walls. They're meant to scare off bad people, and they do a pretty good job of it.
Yeah, it seems like it.
That's gonna make sure the Raven's still there before continuing the conversation.
The Raven is still there.
Every 5 seconds, just is the Raven there? Is the Raven there? Is the Raven there?
You
I'm
guys
sorry,
know-
I was gone and I couldn't hear anything. What had happened? I see Daisy and Hay are here, but
They just got here. You're good.
cool.
You guys gonna be staying here a while?
Yeah. We don't want to get attacked again, so I think we're gonna stay here for as long as we need to until that problem is rid of.
Well, we'll have you know that problem will be taken care of eventually, and you are welcome in Hawthorne for as long as you'd like.
Of course. I won't ask much about it. That Bay people seem worried about something else more.
What were my healers worried about?
I'm not sure exactly. Of course, I'm not permitted to try to hear about that kind of stuff. But I do know that they were being called to different places that are seeing more sick happened.
That's unpleasant. I'll have to find that out later.
Eris will kind of like just saunter over with her glass of wine. Hey, Daisy.
Hi, pretty lady.
You're sweet. Are you guys feeling better?
For the most part, yes. Of course, the whole aspect that it happened, can't really get that out of my head.
Yeah, that was a bit, traumatizing. Hey, do you mind if I ask you a question?
Of course. What is it?
She'll like look to Veth. I'm not trying to keep secrets from you, just I want to get away from prying ears. So she'll look back to Henry. privately, if that's all right.
That is fine. Daisy,
All right.
behave.
Okay.
So sweet. What the fuck?
He'll ruffle Daisy's hair before he gets out.
Once they get like into like the corner away from people, she will take out her book and she'll open it to herself first, see if the scribblings are there.
It is still there.
Okay, she doesn't want to look insane. I don't know how well you can see this, but she'll point it to him. If you look right there and there, she'll point to the two places where it says Simon. Do you have any idea what this might mean? Because my
Why
name's
it's
on it as
there-
well, and it's a little scary.
For why it's there, I am not sure. But I do know a Simon.
Yeah, I think Celeste does too. One of your guys' old friends.
I am not sure where he has gone. I know that Celeste is worried about him. That's what we spoke about when I was in Thanor's.
Yeah. I'm just a bit perplexed. Really wish I had any sort of clue of what any of it means. What Simon has to do with my book or my patron. Also, before I came into the city, there was a very loud, pained scream in my head. And then it just went away as soon as we went into the city. And I'm sure that's the magical barriers, whatever. But I'm more concerned about the scream and why it happened and who it was. And then when I tried to ask my patron, well, I got gaslit, basically. Told that he didn't know what I was talking about. And then before I went back in, there was like some reaching silhouette, screaming, reaching out for me. And when you guys came through, I thought maybe that was either you or Celeste. But seems like it wasn't.
The only interactions I've had with your patron are the ones he sends after me, so I am not too aware of what he is or what he does.
So, I just want to say, sorry for, I never really attempted because I wasn't going to kill a man and leave his daughter by herself. But the notion that I had that I needed to kill you. I'm sorry.
All is forgiven.
And
Like I said before, you are not the first. And all of them before are... I wish it could have ended differently.
yes, I just thought it would clear my conscience some. It hasn't really. Everything has been a lot the past few days.
Yeah?
We already had dinner, Mom.
Guys, I think they had dinner.
Cut that out.
Yeah, cut that.
Cut
Cut
it
that.
out. Cut it out. Cut that. Cut it out.
Run it back.
Scuffed.
You told me to mute, and you didn't mute. That was funny.
You see, my mic was already muted, so when I said mute, I went up thinking I muted my mic when I just unmuted it.
Oh, nice.
Like the big wrinkly brain that I have.
Yeah.
Cut, editor, cut this part out.
Thanks. Thanks.
Put it in the editor cut.
Yes, I hope you can find peace in the future with that.
I'm definitely going to try, that's for sure.
But I'll try to learn more about why his name is in your book. I'll try
I would
contacting
appreciate
Celeste
that.
again.
Greatly. Whew. Every single time I open this book, it's just like a little reminder that none of it is fixed, and as much as I want to pretend that everything is fine and dandy and going great, once I get outside of these walls, I know it won't be.
Well, you have people there who care about you and will protect you.
I'm aware of that fact, and that is what scares me the most. As soon as I get out of these walls, my patron, I don't know how much you know about him, but a bit, seeing as he wants you dead and you've had many attempts on your head, he will be able to talk to me again, pry into my thoughts, my brain, know what I'm feeling. If any of the feelings that I'm portraying to any of my companions are anything less of false, I'm scared what that means for them and for me. If he even gets the tiniest shred of doubt or caring, what does that mean? Is he going to strike me down? Is he going to kill the people I love?
Figuring if it is what I think it is, the devil will try to use that.
He doesn't need more leverage on me. He's already got plenty.
I don't think he himself can kill the ones that you love.
He can send people to do it for him.
That is true.
Or, who knows, maybe mind control me to do it myself. Wouldn't that be a kicker? But enough, I'm sorry to weigh down your thoughts on my predicament. Let's go back to try and enjoying the night.
Of course. Hopefully, Daisy can raise your spirits.
She already has. And then Eris will walk out there and go back over to Beth and Daisy. Were you good, Daisy?
As good as I can be.
Well, that is all we can ask for, dear. Now, come on. You want to dance?
Ooh. Yeah.
And she'll grab her
That's
arms. Grab her hands and lead her out.
She's just following you.
Yeah.
She might do that thing that little kids do, where they stand at your feet when you dance
Yeah.
with them.
That's gonna smile very bittersweetly as he watches this.
He gives you an eye.
Doesn't notice it. It's on his blind side.
Oh,
It's in his blind side.
Doesn't
notice it.
Blind old man.
My apologies. He looks to you, Cedar. We haven't met before. My name is Hay, and he holds out his hand.
It's nice to meet you, Hey. I'm Cedar. He just shakes his hand.
How long have you been traveling with them?
I think it's been a couple days now. Not too long.
It's been much longer than that.
It has?
It's been much longer than that, not just a few days. Let's see. Met you back in. Oh,
Been a few
God.
weeks at least.
It's been. Met you back in Terrace, and even just a week's travel here, not even counting the days we spent in each town. So maybe 2 weeks. Because what? We met
10
you.
days.
Week and a half. Nailed it. Thank you, God.
No. Yeah, 10 days.
I have such bad time concept. I'm so sorry.
I have bad everything concept. You're okay, Cedar.
No, I love that so bad. Cedar just doesn't understand. She's just like,
been
oh, I
10
haven't done it
sessions.
that long.
It's been 11 days. Oh, no, 10 days, technically, but 11 sessions. This is the 11th session. That's good. Yeah. What do you do, exactly?
Like in the group or just in general? Because
What
in
do
the
you
group,
What are you good at? I should say, 'cause I know that Beth has his big swords. You do have your big swords.
And they're not impractical.
I know that Eris is a caster. Lilith still even confuses me. I know that Lilith has her own abilities with weapons. What are you good at?
well, I'm good at with my bow, but I'm not that great, but I try my best with it.
Nonsense! You're amazing.
Another
Stop
bow
doubting
user.
yourself.
Fascinating. Maybe in the morning you can show me how well you are at it. Maybe I could teach you some new stuff.
Okay. I'm not used to offers like that, but I appreciate it.
Right, but Beth, I wanted to speak to you about the events. Considering I haven't told anyone yet.
You have not? Didn't want to pry on that issue. It is a sensitive subject, I assumed.
It's not exactly sensitive, it was just strange.
We can do it here, we can do it somewhere else, wherever we would like.
He looks around, seeing that you guys are like more in the corner, and everybody else is, all the tables or reading. Everybody else isn't really paying attention, like the tables are minding their own business. Having their own, having their own conversations. And it's loud enough. I don't mind here. If more than one.
Fair enough.
So, like, you know, the rest of you as well, we were ambushed. It was three of them, 3 devils.
3.
Two of them were those fiends that I get rid of quite often. But the other one was different, more human looking, I should say.
Right.
description if you ever see her. Black hair, white horns, grey skin. Long black hair, I should say.
Black.
I wonder who that sounds like.
All right. Continue. You said she fought you. Can you tell me how she fought you? She caster, weapon user, claws, maybe. I don't know, did she shoot lasers from her fucking eyes?
Great sword.
It's gonna think back to a certain person. Do they have a great sword on them?
No.
Okay. Just take a note of that. Alright. And you said that's one of them?
Yes.
You,
and then the
you
two
said there were
fiends.
3. 2, but you holy fucking pit fiends?
Indeed.
Fought off 2 of them? What the fuck's a pit fiend?
When we first met, with that thing that appeared out of the ground.
That weird shadow thing that fucking got shot to nothing?
That would have been a pit fiend. They were quite common in my area, which is they appear from time to time around that specific area. But of course, I have my own ways of getting rid of them without having to actually confront them. But this time was not that easy.
You're right. I see. Where were you attacked?
In my home.
That's fucked up. Fucking man can't even have time in his own home. He's getting attacked by devils, alright? Fucked up, I'll see. Now, Celeste was attacked as well, right?
Correct.
What was she attacked by? He's by the way, he's writing all of this
Yeah.
down in his little notebook.
When she brought us to Theanor, she had mentioned that it was the guard and she was attacked then, and it was by that white devil, which is confusing to me.
Did she have white horns?
From what Celeste said, no, it was black.
Black horns, alright. It's just... John was kidnapped by what he said was a white devil lady. I'm wondering if they're the same person.
Considering it's not something I'd heard of before, who knows? Could be.
I'm going to assume the worst and say yes.
Well, have you ever heard of a white devil before?
I'm not, no. I kill men, not devils.
That would make sense.
You know, that kind of makes you sound like the villain. Anyway, sorry. Out of context, just taking that. I kill men,
Yep.
not devils. That makes you sound like a fucking villain.
Who knows, maybe he is and he's just strung you all along.
No, he's not charismatic enough for that.
16 charisma, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, bitch.
Now I'm talking about myself.
It was the things that went after Daisy. While the woman went after me. Originally, she looked like she was dead set on it. Dead set on killing us all. And those fiends, they got to Daisy and they started strangling her.
Beth's hand kind of like just grips the book a little tighter.
And the woman saw it. And She killed the fiends.
She killed the fiend. She killed her own. She killed her own.
That is what is said before. It was confusing. Seemed like something snapped.
And
She
this
killed
is.
them, and Celeste came, and I was able to banish her. I didn't want to take that chance of her realizing what she had just done. And her coming after us again.
Alright. As much as it pisses me off and brings a familiar feeling of rage at the thought of Daisy getting strangled, at least there is something that can be used to the advantage if we ever come across that devil again. She's willing to turn against her own. Perhaps we can convince her to our own cause.
I don't trust devils either way.
I don't trust them either, but it seems she doesn't either. Just some food for thought, potentially something that we can use. Anything we can use when we're going up against the Nine Hells forces.
There.
Daisy's safe, and will continue to remain safe. So long as you two remain in Hawthorne.
Indeed. I do not plan on leaving until that is solved.
Speaking of that, let's go to think back to what Eris told him about Del and Callie, and how they were the ones that attacked them. And he's going to message in his head to ensure that he's the only one that hears this.
Mhm.
Your two attackers are currently within my walls.
You see him kind of like, his eyes kind of wide a little bit, and he wants to go to grip the bow on his back.
He's gonna just put up a hand. You're gonna keep speaking with message. They're leaving tomorrow. They go by the names of Del, a smaller one, and Callie, which is a larger one, which is the one I'm thinking attacked you. I could be wrong. I currently have an idea of where Del is. Don't know where Callie is. But regardless, if you see a woman, standard battle gear, black hair, tall, similar to what you described, don't go near her. Say bye my soldiers and my paladins, and they will take care of it.
He gives you a nod.
They leave tomorrow. But feel free to stay in here as long as you please. And if you want to ensure that you know that they are here, but there's not much they can do. This is a very holy place. And I don't think they want to go against their devils and powerful in their own right, but I don't think they want to go up against my military. And he just kind of leans back with a little bit of pride on his face.
He doesn't have message you back, so he can't message you back in your head.
Alright. Again, I advise just being careful. Probably gonna eat shit for this later, but cross that bridge when we come.
Probably take Daisy to one of the cathedrals.
Yes, please. Another Cathedral of Tempest or the Red Knight. Plenty of other holy cathedrals around, in case you're not a worshipper of them. But I don't think devils can actually enter a cathedral. I don't know how that works. It's just an assumption. Red Rob, that sort of thing.
Hold on. Fuck, it doesn't say it here. The Red Knight.
Yes, he pats his shoulder pauldron with the red horse on it. The deity I worship. My primary deity I worship. Tempest may be the god of war, but I primarily worship the goddess of battle strategy.
Never heard of her.
What?
Never heard of her.
He looks very confused by this. You've been alive a few hundred years and you've never even... What? You've heard of Tempest,
Yes.
but not... Do you have a right to be confused by this? Like, is it...
Considering you have a cathedral for it. It's weird.
Okay. Strange. You... That's odd, because there's at least a minor shrine to the Red Knight in every Tempest temple, and you've heard of Tempest, but not... That's... I'm sorry. I'm flabbergasted. I mean, don't have his symbol on me, but... Don't have a symbol on me, but I also believe in Lathander.
Wait a second. I have to turn on my browser sounds. Right, the God of the Dawn, right?
Yes, that one. Okay, so you've heard of that one. What? Why? He looks very bothered by this. Tempest Lathander. Is it just the Red Knight? Is it just the Red Knight?
I guess he was shrug.
Okay.
Maybe I can see what you mean by one of these cathedrals.
Yes, I suppose. I mean, we have cathedrals of Tyr, Helm, and Hor. Do any of those sound familiar to you, or am I just blowing it out my ass?
Tyr, Helm, and what?
Hor. I can spell their names for you. There's no visibly concerned. That's just my deity right there.
I should really like, hold on, let me pull up this fucking list. Where's what?
In general.
It did get drowned out.
Got drowned out because he said whore, and we're all freaking out about that.
Who is whore?
The god of vengeance? The... That's... What?
Yeah, it's Cedar and Lilith. You don't know who that is either.
Forget I said anything then. Let's just kind of like lean back, arms crossed, just kind of like staring at the table, flabbergasted. As far as he knows, they exist, right?
Beth believes they exist. I mean, for Cedar and Lilith, you guys have heard him talk about the Red Knight. The symbol is on his shoulder pauldron.
It's his primary deity right there, the Red Knight. That's his primary one. This is big one. He's gonna look to Lilith. Am I crazy?
I've
Losing it?
never heard of them. I'm sorry.
You've never heard of...
No.
You've heard of the Rush, just not whore.
The
or,
last one, yeah.
Yeah. Mainly whore.
But she's also never heard of the Red Knight.
I just heard of the Red Knight.
I
from,
heard of it through you.
Yeah, through Beth.
What? What?
Sorry to upset you, Beth.
That's... No, it's fine. It's just making me think, have I just got hit too hard on the head?
Is this something that has come from Hawthorne?
Hawthorne's been around for hundreds of years, and as far as my grandfather. My grandfather taught me ways of days between Tempest and the Red Knight. The ones who instilled that stuff into me. That's everything.
DM, I've never heard of them in my years of living. By
Nope.
300 plus a year. Okay, okay.
That seems visibly shaken by this.
Specifically, whore and the Red Knight. I mean, I know that there are people that can ascend to greater power. Is this someone new?
No, it's not someone new. My grandfather taught me the Red Knight. He wanted me to become a general. He wanted me to continue the family legacy, and the Red Knight is primarily for strategists and leaders, and Tempest is primarily for war, but the Red Knight is for strategy. I've spent my youth at temples and studying, and that's my life.
It could just be a local deity. Like just Hawthorne.
I suppose, but it could be. I just. it wouldn't bother me so much if the Red Knight wasn't like a sub-section, like a deity that follows along with Tempest.
Right.
It's just like, with Tempest existing, the Red Knight exists. How can one exist without the other? It's just... Have I been lied to? Am I just...
I don't think it was a lie.
Maybe it's something from your textbooks.
They're in my text. We have religious scriptures of these things. We have clerics of war who gain their...
Do you have script of it with you?
He goes in. He goes into his books and mainly just takes out his father's war journal and his father's scrolls and his grandfather's book. I don't have the scripts on me, but the closest thing I have to them is these teachings from my family, and they make references to the Red Knight in here, but I'm gonna have to take a visit to a temple tomorrow. I'm confused. I need to see if I'm just senile.
No.
Like,
You are.
like I make the joke a lot, but this is serious. Am I just crazy?
He's having a
No.
crisis. You're
Yeah.
not crazy.
Believe you are crazy, no.
I was gonna just rub his forehead a little bit. This entire day has been one revelation to another. Oh. I'm gonna take a peek over at the Raven.
Still there.
Thank goodness.
It's around like 9 at this point.
If I wasn't so worried about he might go right now, but he just takes a glance kind of sadly at the shoulder pauldron.
Eris will like come over finally with Daisy just like holding her hand. What's everyone talking about? What's going on?
Gods?
No, count me out. Why do you look so shaken up, Beth?
Yeah, are you okay?
My primary deity might just be a lie.
Huh?
Have you ever heard of the Red Knight?
I haven't heard of a lot of gods. That's a really bad question to ask me.
Okay, my mistake then.
Heard about from Beth.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about it, but
Okay, then do you ever hear about Tempest?
That's one you would know about.
yes, vaguely.
What the fuck?
I'm not really the one to ask about deities and all that. But I heard you say if you weren't so worried, you would go. Where do you need to go?
I was just gonna, after we get this whole situation with Yuri cleared up and ensure that he's okay, I was gonna check out a temple to the Red Knight and we practice worship.
What time is it? It's not that late. If you would like, you can go. I'm sure I can watch after it, and if it becomes a problem, which I'm sure it won't, Yuri knows how to handle himself, hopefully, I'll just message you all to come back.
What is happening with Yuri?
Oh, he went on a date, with someone we're not too keen on, so we just want to make sure nothing goes wrong, you know?
I see.
And Hay's here if anything goes bad, and we need to get over there fast. I'm sure Hay would love to jump in.
Probably, knowing that. He's
Go
gonna-
assuage your fears.
before he kind of like gets up and does this, kind of like gives Eris a little bit of an apologetic look and just message in her head. Due to circumstances and them being attacked, I let them know that they are here in the city. So they don't get blindsided.
Say anything back in his head.
Eris doesn't say anything back?
No.
Fucking...
Looks at him with the most seething, just like... It's... She looks at him, and at first it would seem like a look like, oh, everything's fine. But if you, like, really looked at her, you would realize she is going to absolutely flip her lid. And she just kind of...
He has expertise and insight, he can probably see it.
Her hands, like, clench a little bit, and she closes her eyes. You know, yeah, you go to the temple.
Yep.
I'm gonna stay here, watch the raven, everything will be fine.
Yep.
Go have a wonderful night, darling.
Bethel...
Hey looks at you like whatever she said, darling.
Bethel takes a walk of shame out of the tavern. This is a walk of shame.
She'll just look to everyone else. So, festivity?
You okay?
I'm fine, Daisy. Let's go dance.
Oh, okay.
She looks a little concerned because she can feel your hand probably clenching.
Yeah, she's clenching. She probably doesn't
No.
realize that she's clenching her hand as hard as she is, but...
Yeah, she'll squeeze your hand back probably. Not
As
sure
she-
what it means, but she'll do
Yeah.
it anyway.
As she feels the squeeze, she'll like loosen up her hand a little bit so she's not like harming Daisy or anything.
Just a tap on the child's hand. You sure you're okay?
Yes, you know, just sometimes I wonder why I do the things I do. And you know,
Oh,
no answer came to me, so I'm a little put off. It's fine though. Everything's fine.
okay.
You're sweet though, dear, for worrying. All is fine.
I don't want to see
Hopefully.
people be upset.
Oh, dear, I'm not upset at you. I'm not. All is well. Just sometimes I think men need to, think a little harder before they act. But you know, what can I do? I'm simply a woman.
So true.
Okay. She doesn't ask anything else about it.
Amazing. With Beth. Beth, you leave the tavern, very confused. You're on your way to temple, right?
Yes, a temple of the Red Knight. He is both saddened because he feels like he just let Eris down, and now his entire life could just be a lie.
Well, it's on the second level. It's not far. But like, probably a 5-minute walk before you get to a temple.
Okay, it's there. Not just making it up.
It's nighttime, so there are guards at the door, but nobody really around.
He's He's going to just kind of like give a nod at the door and just kind of like let himself in.
They let you in. They open the door for you.
Is it just him in the cathedral?
Yeah, it's empty.
He's kind of like sit in one of the pews, just hands clasped, just like put his forehead down into it, and he's gonna try to make like just feel as if there's anything there. Because he knows that he could see paladins and clerics feel this. He's gonna see if he can even get a sliver of it.
Mm-hmm. Just a second. You try and you feel like you feel something, but the minute you feel it, it goes away.
Can you try to focus on what he just felt?
It feels very distant.
He's going to kind of just remove the shoulder pauldron and just kind of like look at it.
Easy enough for you?
And then he's going to remove the clasp that holds his cape together and look at the tempest on it. And he's going to try to focus on a connection with Tempest instead of the Red Knight and see if that goes any more successful than the other. Considering the Red Knight is a sub of Tempest.
Almost immediately you get a connection.
He's just gonna like set them down, just put his hands in his face. Just gonna swallow, taking a deep breath, put back on his pauldron, clasped his cape around himself with Tempest, and silently just make his way out.
The guards close the door behind you.
He's gonna make his way back to the tavern.
Not much would have happened in the tavern, so you get back. Like, say around like 20 minutes you spent. Get back inside. Inside.
Such cheery music.
That's great. You back in. Everybody else is pretty in the same spot. Actually, so Eris and Daisy are dancing once again.
Yeah.
Alright. Beth, you get up to the table.
She's like, she's taking Daisy aside, and she's like, something. They're having a cute little moment before everything goes really wrong.
Yeah, Beth's gonna take a seat silently.
Did you find your answers?
I don't like him.
I'm sorry.
He just nods.
Who has the highest passive perception here?
Not me.
I've got 16.
I have a 15.
16.
At this moment, Skeeter and Lilith, you spot a no longer there Raven.
Oh.
I would just. Lilith would just tap Veth.
Look over.
She just points at the raven, wide-eyed.
That is no longer there.
Yeah. Where the raven would be.
Son of a fucking bitch. He's gonna quickly get up. Aris, Raven's gone.
And she'll start heading.
Yep.
Bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe? I
Very
think.
bad.
Right?
Or who knows, he might just drop
Wait.
concentration.
Do we know? God, we didn't. Well, either way, something happened to the Raven. We need to go find him. Whether that be a good thing or a bad thing, who knows? Hopefully it's good. And she'll start. She'll
leave.
No. You stay right here.
She'll like whip around and like get down to Daisy's level. Daisy dear, stay here with your father. Be good. You're wonderful. We're just a little worried for Yuri.
Is he okay?
We're gonna find out. Just be good, okay, dear? And she'll pat her head.
Careful.
Thank you, you too.
She'll go over
Just-
and sit with her dad.
I would say stay here. Seeing, as someone already told you, the person that he's with is,
Who was he with?
I
I don't think you ever told him.
I don't
yeah,
he didn't.
no, what, yeah. Iris specifically didn't tell him. Someone that probably doesn't like you very much, and to see you in the city would jeopardize me, you, Daisy, literally everyone. So please stay hidden. And she'll start out of the tavern.
Yeah, he will follow.
Alright. You all leave the tavern. Say around this time. Is this when you are leaving the inn, Yuri?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, as you're leaving the inn. Oh god, let's see. I need to categorize these fucking songs more. As you're leaving the inn, you spot familiar face on the outside. You see Callie standing at the doorway.
jeez. He's not gonna make eye contact, and kinda just-
It's pretty there, like, she was right there as you left, and you actually noticed something that you never noticed before on her.
what am I looking?
You see this giant, not really giant, but like thick, white, translucent collar on her neck.
Fantastic. I imagine she sees one on me too.
You look down and you see the more outer edges of a smaller version. The only difference between yours and hers is that hers has spikes on the inside.
She's the guy. Oh, on the inside?
Oh.
The fuck?
I thought you meant on the outside. I was like, oh, she's the big bad guard dog. No.
Yeah, I guess knowing that, yeah, I'm really not making eye contact and just kind of looking down and walking away. No.
Easy enough. She doesn't really do anything. You headed back to the bar.
Yeah, it's I remember.
It's not long before you hear the running of feet. Not sure where they're going, but you meet them on the way. The group who is rushing to come find you.
Yuri!
Yeah.
What are you... Are you okay? What happened?
Oh, the
Raven dropped.
yes,
Where's Dell? And she'll like look around.
she's back at the, her inn right now.
Oh, right? What? Why'd you drop the Raven?
I just figured the date was over and gonna be heading back. So I figured that I didn't need it anymore.
You scared the fuck out of us.
I check that.
Sure.
This automatic is superior to dead no matter what I roll.
Oh my goodness.
Even if I try to deceive that, the only thing that can
24.
work is a nat 20. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Oh, I was actually close. That was fucking close.
You sense hesitance in his voice.
It's gonna walk on over. Just kind of put an arm on his over around his shoulder. Need a guy to guy talk. Tell me how it went.
I mean, I don't mind really saying it now.
What happened?
Nothing bad. We just didn't have common interests.
Yes, and did she like say anything? You were
No.
smitten. So forgive my questioning of your 180.
Yeah, no, it just I thought that, there was something there, but I guess not. It was false alarm.
Okay. Did she talk about anything? What?
In terms of her, no, not really. Just went on like a normal date, but there was nothing in common.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna insight check that, even though I'm not good at insight at all. This is gonna go
Oh my goodness, here's another deception roll.
horribly.
Like another 14.
Guys, I need a 10 to beat this. I need a 10. Oh, yeah!
Fuck!
Love on my dice,
Part
love
of me
me.
wants you guys to reroll.
Oh, please. I have a -1. My bag. Oh no.
God. That's, you're the DM, you choose Ren, but
I'll say that you both believe him, and there's something there that, of course, you being suspicious of everything is having you not believe him.
yeah. So it could be my own paranoia and my own brain. I I'm trying to believe you all more and not automatically assume the worst. But you're freaking me out a little bit, Yuri. Do you want to go talk privately? Like, all of us? I mean, she'll, like, look around. We are in the middle of the road. Let's go back.
Yeah, I think I just need to get undressed and bathe and be alone. It's gonna start to like scamper off.
The run of shame.
He's kind of like, watch him get out of sight. He wasn't being honest.
See, I thought that too, but also that might just be my own paranoia. Why wouldn't he have been honest? What the fuck?
I mean,
She
it
couldn't
could
have
be
done anything
because-
that bad.
I mean, you never know what happened on the day. Maybe just something that went bad, and we all know how he was all for her, so maybe since it didn't go well, it's
I could
not
assume
working.
worse and say it's both. That his heart was broken, and Eris, you did say they.
The thing was, I talked to him beforehand, before he went, because I was trying to impart on him how important it was to be careful, because she is not. She'll like look around. She's gonna like sweep, do like a look around everywhere, make sure they're not being watched. Let's continue this conversation somewhere less out in the open.
Good idea.
She'll start heading to the rooms.
Alright, you guys head back to your rooms. Anyone gonna tell
Yeah, I was about to say, someone tell Hay that things aren't like the best, but
I think that's what just again thinking he needs to put a finger to his temple to cast
Oh
message.
god.
what are you doing?
Casting message.
She'll just look at him and cast message. You look stupid. You don't have to do that. Just take your hand down, please. Now look at me
Yes.
and cast message.
He's gonna think really hard about casting message.
you cast message?
See, just like that.
Is this working? Is this working?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good.
Yes, don't. Why did you think hand to temple? Why?
I don't know. Just thought it seemed appropriate, but it looks like he's about to instinctively put a finger to his temple, but then he's gonna tract it back, cross his arms, and then cast message to connect to Hay.
Easy enough.
Hey, it's Beth again. I'm in your head. Don't worry, I can't read any of your thoughts.
Such a dad message. What the fuck?
Dad.
Oh my god.
Don't worry. Hey, yeah, it went horribly, absolutely horrendously. Yuri's lying about
What?
Don't know what.
Eris, tell him it's fine. It'll be fine. Beth, it was awful.
He's not gonna lie about it. Be on the lookout for the two. Again, just be careful. Yeah, it didn't go so well. I just remain on guard. He's gonna speak loud. Is there anything specific I should bring up?
Just say that you
No?
see the door to the tavern open with
Just say
Daisy
it's
in Hay's
fine.
arm.
What did you tell him?
That it went horribly wrong.
Beth!
It's what am I do? Lie to him?
I literally.
Waving at them.
God.
He sees them too.
Yeah, he gives you a thumbs up as he heads off in another direction.
He's gonna give a thumbs up back.
Oh my god, all you had to say was, hey, things are okay, just be cautious, please get home. You didn't. And she's gonna start off.
What a night. He's going to walk on after, just take a glance at the temple to the Red Knights, solemnly as they go.
You'll head off. I'm guessing to your rooms.
Like, the hallway at least.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as they get into that hallway, Eris is gonna, like, spin around. Okay. What the fuck?
Hmm?
Why is he acting like that? What's going on? Why? She couldn't have done anything that bad.
So, if it's... You have magical abilities. Invisibility and shit. I don't know what that one's capable of. As you said, probably a lot more if they can go toe-to-toe with a great.
Yes.
I'm going to assume the worst, and that something happened. And that
Well,
you're...
obviously something happened.
No, I'm talking like worse than just heartbreak. I don't know what.
Yes.
Usually Yuri would tell me anything that's happening. Usually. 9 times out of 10.
I don't know what she could have done, though. She's just a warlock, I think. God, I think. Shit.
Well... My assumption is, at least from what I've gathered from Hay, and from what I've seen, and the descriptions of which she's given me, one of the devils he was attacked by was Callie. That's just an assumption. I don't know if it's true or not. That Callie's a lot more than what she appears. And if she's a devil, and just by looking at it, we can tell who she just follows around and takes orders from, which is Del. I'm going to assume Del is one of the same. Is that a far stretch?
No, because Del made it pretty clear that she was the one that attacked Celeste and Hay. Or at least her and Callie did. And Hay told you that he was attacked by devils?
He told me that he was attacked by one devil that fit a very similar description to Callie and 2 pit fiends. But that Celeste was attacked by another devil around the same time that was a white devil, which he's never seen. Now, the white devil intrigues me because John was targeted by a white devil. Too many coincidences. Way too many for my liking.
Oh, we sent Yuri off on a date with a devil.
Yes. That's the worst possible scenario that this could be. The worst kind. The absolute worst kind.
Well, then why isn't he telling us anything?
Maybe he can't. You can't tell us things. Maybe he can't.
No, the thing is I can't when I'm being watched. I don't feel comfortable, feel safe. I mean, I don't believe there's anything I can't say. And she'll stop for a second, like, think if there's anything that if she wanted to talk about it, she couldn't.
Oh god, you're asking me things that even I... This is why I stream it.
Oh, okay.
Eris has a loading bar above her head.
Mm-hmm.
She's thinking about it.
I need to know what I can and cannot say. You know... Shit.
Oh, I'm concerned.
Damn it! Then how do we... That would mean that he made a deal with the devil. Why would he do that?
He's a noble man. I'm sure he had his reasons.
No! I warned him. I told him to not trust her. Why would he trust her and make a deal with her?
Well, if he can strictly against my orders, which I've known him for a long time, and he's never disobeyed me once, if he feels as if it's absolutely necessary to do something against what we say, I'm assuming he had his reasons, whatever they were. Warnings be all. Unfortunately, we can't control his actions. Or maybe he seemed really excited about it. Maybe he just wanted to feel like a genuine connection. I don't know.
I told him he wasn't going to get a genuine connection there. I told him. God, why did I let this happen?
He made his decision. And
Well, now we can't fucking trust anything he does.
Yeah. My most important confidant has been compromised.
And being slightly in the same boat as him, I don't know the parameters of what he promised, though.
I don't think we'll ever be able to know until that time comes. Because I don't know if he's allowed to say it.
I don't know how I can't. How do I know that his pact wasn't he's going to report everything on me back to Dell? I don't. How am I supposed to act around all of you?
Choice is yours to make. One thing for certain, I'm going to give him false information and false tasks. I have to act like everything's normal. Like, we can't change our behavior around him. Because if we do, then we'll look suspicious. I just hope he's all right.
I should have told him he couldn't go.
But would he have listened?
I don't know, maybe. The first time I talked to him, he said if I really didn't want him talking to her anymore, he wouldn't. And I was trying to be different, to trust that everything would be okay, but look where fucking trust got me. And she'll, turn and go into her room, like slam the door behind her.
That's... One deal made, another made. Everything's fine. Everything will be good.
Yeah.
Everything will be fine. You two okay?
Yeah.
I'll take that as a no. I'll take that as a no.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. It really is. It is. You alright over there, Cedar? Can't imagine what's going on in that head.
A lot.
Yes, this is a lot. It is a lot. The pile of shit we have to deal with keeps getting more turds added to it.
I just feel bad for Yuri is all.
I do too. He got his heart broken. He was excited. I know the look of a broken heart in a man's eyes. And he had it.
Especially betrayal.
Mm-hmm. What to do. Pull those senile brain cells out of your head, Veth. Think. We have now 2 people in the group that have a pact with the devil. Hay and Daisy's attackers within my very walls. Eris is pissed. It's never a good thing.
No.
To be fair, when is she not pissed?
There are varying levels of piss that Veth can deal with. This is boiling over.
This is scared.
We have devils that can contend with greats. That is going to be eventually our enemy that I'm going to assume we're going to have to deal with at some point and fight them, hopefully. Actually, not hopefully, by certain, by that point. We'll have the strength to combat them. I know we will. I don't know what the deal is with Simon. Oh, we have a lot to do. A lot of things to worry about, but everything will be okay. Everything will be fine.
Gonna be okay. Gonna
Of
be
course
alright.
it will. I have the most dependable group that I've ever worked with, and I mean that. It's just... Eris is caught in this all. I'm not sure what to do. My brain is stumped for what's left of it. Hasn't rotted away with age. Trying to lighten the mood with humor, it's not working, I'm sorry. I'm trying. What do you think we should do, dear?
Well, first, I think some rest is needed from everyone. Time to think about what the fuck to do next. I don't know. It's gonna be hard if Yuri can't talk and Eris can't talk.
It is going to be difficult. I mean, I could see if we have those rings of mind shielding. That could help. It's a potential outlook we could take. Should we leave Eris to think, or should we both go check on her?
I don't know. Going to be honest.
I'm asking you. You know her better than I do.
Well, part of me wants to go so that she has someone. But
Same here.
the other part of me wants to give her space to cool off and think.
Exactly my predicament. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure what's best. You understand her better than I do. I was hoping you had the answer. I just don't want to leave her alone because she doesn't sleep. I don't want to leave her alone for the entire night.
What we can do is just say, hey, we don't need to talk. We can just be here. Just be in each other's presence.
I like that. I like that a lot. Cedar. So you're not alone for the night? He's gonna just lean down and just pat his little wolf. Alright, little buddy. You're gonna keep Cedar.
Holy shit!
He remembered!
Oh my god.
He's gonna reach out, just pat his little wolf, and just rub behind his ears. You're gonna be you, buddy. I'm gonna keep Cedar company for the night.
It's been days.
Don't want him being alone, okay, little guy?
The Odin wags his tail, and he makes his way over to Cedar.
You like dogs, don't you, Cedar?
Odin looks up to you, gives you with that tongue out look, smile.
I love him so much. I used to take care of the animals here and there, so yeah. I'll lean down and pet the dog.
His name is Odin. He's a good boy.
Hard to lean down to pet the dog since the dog's fucking giant. It's a wolf.
Then he'll just go and hug him.
I didn't want to leave you alone for the night or make you feel neglected either, Cedar. You're just as important as anyone else here.
No, it's okay.
Do not
With a lot happening.
Cedar, not gonna hear it? Whose city are you in? Let me hear it. Come on, let me hear it.
Is this an ego trip or something?
Just a little bit. I need this.
Okay.
Yeah, the very much ego.
No. You matter, Cedar. Okay. Besides, who else is gonna make jokes with me?
I mean, I'm sure other people could.
Cedar. Anytime I make a pun, everyone else rolls their eyes. You do not. You join me. Can't leave a dog to chase his own tail.
Okay, I'm walking out. Liv fucks out.
Where do you walk to?
No, Liv, come back!
I'm just walking. I'm just gonna stand outside of Eris's room waiting for Beth to get done.
I've already done, Liv. I'm sorry.
You can hear Eris pacing.
Oh no.
Oh, no. He's gonna message so no one else hears it to Cedar. I hope I don't get the doghouse tonight.
I'm just gonna lightly knock on Eris's door.
Should probably take a second. And then open the door very slowly to make sure.
It's just us.
Like, steal herself. Hello, dear.
We don't have to talk about anything. We don't want you to be alone right now.
I didn't let them in.
And then, Cedar, you go into your room with the puppy, and the puppy takes up like half your bed.
No.
Like a good boy
That's okay.
should.
We're gonna cuddle.
But yeah, you two to make your way inside.
I'm sorry I yelled. I am frustrated and scared.
It's okay to yell. I mean, you have every reason to be frustrated and scared. It's a shitty situation for you and Yuri and, well, everyone.
I'm just nervous because what happens if Kay finds out that I care for anyone else other than myself? That if he had one more thing to leverage over my head, and if Yuri is reporting everything back the way that I'm acting around the two of you specifically, back to Dell, then Dell tells Kay. Or even Cedar. I got back someone that could feel like a sibling, someone I could hold dear to my heart. Pins, when he's able to leverage that against me, he doesn't just have the one thing. He has 3 now. Hell, 4! I even care about Yuri! I don't want what happened to my sister to happen to any of you. I don't want to be a reason that you guys are hurt or don't know. I'm scared. I'm really, really fucking scared.
Nothing is going to happen to us.
You say that for certain, Veth. You cannot be certain.
Of course I can.
You can't. You can say all you like, that you're going to protect all of us, you're going to protect me, you're going to protect Lilith.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that we can handle ourselves.
What happens when I'm the one who has to hurt you?
I'm going to let you.
No!
I'm not going to kill you or raise my blade against you.
Exactly! That is the issue here.
Instead, I'm going to find who's making you do it. Which inevitably, if this paths go down this way, I'm going to.
Sorry, I checked that wrong.
Yeah, General's a bit dangerous to check. Whatever happens, we're going to be ready for it. That's why we're here to prepare for the absolute worst. And you're not alone in any of this. Whatever your patron throws at you, you have all of us here with you.
I don't think you're understanding. he's going to use you, all the care that I have for any of you, against me. To either get me to do things, or I don't know. What are you capable of? But it's a damn lot. Who says that he's not just going to take one look as I get out of here and strike any of you down? Hell, maybe all of you. Who knows?
He hasn't so far.
Because
He
we're
hasn't.
in a town where he can't.
Talking about before that, where he knew we're all. I'm quite sure he knows that we're after him, even before we even entered here. And if he really could, he would have done it.
Veth, before we came in here, all of my walls were up. Every single goddamn one. Every time I seemed scared or not sure was a front. I wanted you to believe that I was lulling myself into some false sense of security, and maybe some of it was true. It was a ruse. He needed to think that I was playing some part, and I was. In here, though, I haven't had to do that. And it's been so nice. But I don't know how to put those walls back up once we get out of here. And I'm afraid that when I do try and put them back up, they're just going to crumble. He's going to see right through it. He's already going to know how I feel about everything. There's so many unknowns. So many. And Yuri just added another one into the mix.
We will face them together. All right. There's plenty of unknowns that I'm scared of as well. But I know I have each of you to back me up when that time comes. Just as you as everyone else here. And if he takes one look and just tries to use us against you, he can try. I mean, we are a little bit more than meets the eye. And if you're truly really scared, see, I already brought this up with Lilith and with you beforehand, but there's a item that can possibly help him keep out from looking too deep. If that would help you feel any safer.
I just need to think on it. Let's just lay down. I'm surprisingly exhausted.
You actually gonna sleep?
I can't. It's a nice thought, though.
Well, considering I already hit you once, do you think there's a possibility of getting knocked out?
No.
Are you going to try and knock me?
Do not.
I was
No.
just thinking,
Do it. It would be funny.
hey, it made you laugh and smile.
Oh
I
my
won.
god.
I've won. I've succeeded. He kind of puffs out his chest a little bit as he begins taking off his armor.
She'll just look to Lilith. Did he just threaten to knock me out?
He did. He threatened to hit you again.
I didn't mean it. I only said it so you would laugh about something.
I feel like that should be some like red flag. He's already hit me once today.
Because you snuck up on a man who's fighting something. Yes, let's turn invisible and sneak up on a crazy war veteran in the middle of a fight. That'll be a grand idea.
At the moment, it seemed very.
It was
Very
a good
good.
idea. Yeah.
In the moment.
Yeah.
That didn't hurt you too bad, did I?
Domestic violence.
Because maybe we're all just walking red
Domestic
flags and
violence.
just don't know it.
Oh no, I know Eris is a red flag and she knows it too. Oh, let's lay down, please.
Yes, of course.
You all lay down. Cedar, you get up, make your way out of your room, with Odin, worried. You notice the door is open, and looking inside, no one's there to be seen.
I'm gonna slowly open the door, just cautiously.
You open the door, the room's a mess. An absolute mess. You notice the outfit he was wearing torn up into pieces on his bed.
Oh. He goes over and kind of looks at it, then glances around the room.
No one's there.
Where did he go?
And that is where we'll cut to Yuri. Where did he go?
Where did he go? Yuri?
He would have definitely. Actually, well, yeah, he probably would have left the castle and I don't know, just gone out, rooftop to rooftop. He's just got to get away.
You, easy enough for you, being a pursuer of rooftop jumping.
Yep.
The title.
Anywhere specific? Anywhere at all?
God. Besides the castle, what would be the next highest point in the kingdom?
Would you say cathedrals, darling? Anything like cathedral on the second layer?
Okay. Yeah, he just wants to get somewhere high that he could just. Is there like, are those tall enough to actually look over the walls of the kingdom, or is how tall are the walls?
Considering like the walls are, each layer is higher than the next, going like the very tip point of one of the cathedrals on the second layer, you'd be able to see over both the second layer and the first layer.
Yuri is then just going to just find a resting spot to sit there, and he's gonna stare off into the direction of Trichester.
God, let's see. Stare off, of course. It's a very far place away, can't even see the mountain range that blocks Hawthorne and Chichester. You stare off in the direction. You sleep in there for the night?
Yeah, Yuri's not even gonna meditate this time. He's gonna sleep.
Alright. Would Cedar try to find Yuri, or would he just wait?
He's gonna actually try and find him, just to know that he's in a safe place, at least.
Bring an Odin with you?
Yeah.
You all, you both head out the castle. Would you actually use Odin to try to fight him?
Yeah.
You can't leave Odin to go fly. The poor boy won't be able to follow you. Easy enough. You were both in. Actually, Hey, darling, can you send me a sheet? Is that what you're doing right now?
I'm updating it.
You're updating it? Yeah, you haven't touched it since you last remembered him.
Neglected.
Since 6th level. Well, to be fair, we've had a lot to worry about other than the dog.
At least he's finally getting his light.
It would have not changed since, yeah, that stat wouldn't have been updated. So, plus 4. Survival or perception.
It's 14. It takes him a bit, considering on the 2nd level. Actually, you make me perception check as well, Cedar. I'll say that, Odin brings you a certain direction, but considering you can't really see up in the sky, he doesn't really find Yuri that easy. So you can make me a perception check as well.
Okay. $23.
It's pretty dark out. Let's see, actually. I'd say it's around like probably 11 near midnight. As you're walking around the 2nd level, people are making their way home from like the bars and stuff. You see just a few stragglers of people. You actually do see one that you recognize, though. You see Adrena walking around tonight. Actually, she's not walking around, she's talking to someone.
Who's she talking to?
Not facing you, but you recognize the long black braid.
Okay.
And as you continue, Odin brings you to a cathedral where he barks up at it.
I love that boy. I love that boy.
So he's just gonna pet Odin's head. Good boy.
I love him.
Just the best boy.
I love him so much.
He'll just tell him, just stay here. I'm just gonna check. I won't be too long far away from you. Then he's gonna fly up.
Plops his ass down.
Good boy.
I love him. I love him.
And then he's just gonna open his wings and fly on up the cathedral.
There's a more flat part of the roof where you'd spot Yuri laying down.
He's gonna frown a little bit, just kind of saddened.
He's got his regular clothes on.
I imagine Yuri has probably a couple of pretty close to run dry by now.
What was that? You cut out a little bit.
He has a couple of streaks of tears that are starting to run dry.
He's just gonna walk over very quietly and reach into his bag and pull out a blanket. And he's gonna cover Yuri up.
Oh!
He softly sighs and then he'll quietly say, "I'm sorry she did that to you." And then he's gonna fly back down to Odin. Before that, he's gonna leave a little crystal rock from his trinket box, his little music box.
What kind of rock? What kind of gem? I'm curious, because this could be good.
Oh. Let me get a photo.
Any kind of gem you're thinking of?
I'm thinking we'll go with Peridot.
Peridot? Okay.
Yeah. He has many, but he likes the green in it.
Fair enough.
And then he'll just fly back down to Odin, and he might stay up and keep watch, make sure no one disturbs Yuri and all.
Alright. In there for the night? Or are you going back to the room?
He's gonna hang around for the night.
Okay. Easy enough. Sorry, adding cedar squish to my shop.
Squish? Cedar squish? The squishy cedar?
I'm gonna gently hold.
Yep.
I'm gonna gently
Right there.
hold Cedar in my hands.
Please.
I'm gonna hold him.
Please.
That precious boy.
Seriously.
He's so precious.
He's so
Renvar
sweet.
cedar is not a thing.
He deserves the world.
It's pending approval.
He is very important to me.
He's very important to me too.
It's so against it. It's so against it.
Alex,
I don't understand why.
Alex, are you?
He's right there. He cares so. Why?
Is there?
Tucks you in, gives you shiny rocks.
Literally.
He's not into men.
Oh my god. Why can't you be gay like the rest of us?
That's going in the quote, yeah. That's going in the quote, yeah.
I mean, like, dude. Why? Why is that the way you decided to put it?
It was the only.
Wow.
other person in this party is some form of queer. And then there's Yuri.
I think this happens to every single character that Alex has.
It is. Alex has always played the straight character.
Yeah.
Hey,
no,
give
his
it
next
some time.
one's not. His next one's
Give
not.
it
Yeah, give it some time.
Which one?
Okay, but your next character, you're like, no, he's not gonna love anyone. He can't.
Not that one. That one.
No, it's
Oh,
already
okay,
predetermined.
different one.
It's been predetermined. Yeah. It was,
Yuri's still young. He can figure things out. He's still learning.
oh,
Oh
goodness.
my god, wait, Allie, I think that's the first quote of yours on the quote board.
No shit.
Congratulations!
Thank you. It's a pretty good quote to go in there.
It really is.
I get you PK like the rest of us.
Probably, yeah.
It's so the other way, because it's usually the dad going, why can't you be normal like the rest of us? To their
Yeah.
gay child? But now it's completely the other way.
It's flipped. I just. Oh my god.
What the hell, Allie?
Hey,
It's good. I enjoyed
they could be so cute. They could be so cute.
This ball of sunshine with the broody rogue? Of course
Yeah!
it can!
I love that trope. I love that trope so bad.
We love the sunshine.
Please, Alex, just let it happen.
No.
Yum.
I love that trope so bad.
Why can't you? Oh, that's the
Anyway.
Denied.
That really tickled Bobby.
that was so good. It was just so good.
Thank you.
I gotta like send Allie an award for that or something. Give her a Grammy.
I know. Thank you. I'm the
Grammy?
funniest live. Grammy.
Give her a Grammy. I don't know. A Golden Globe, something.
An Emmy.
An Emmy, that too. Yeah, that's the last one in there.
Jesus Christ. Anyways. As everyone settles down for the night. Lilith. You have. I don't remember the last time you've had a dream. You don't remember the last time it's been so peaceful. You have. You can tell it's a dream since it's not the same place that you just fell asleep at. You wake up in a garden. A very beautiful garden. And it looks like ruins. The flowers here are very healthy and beautiful. An assortment of colors, with them all being in their respective group. The ruins here look like nothing particular. Nothing really stands out to what it could have been. As you're walking around, you do see one thing intact. You see a statue. Shut the fuck up.
What the? What's the statue look like?
I feel like we've been here before.
You actually see a statue of. It's a woman. But it's human. There is a staff in her hand.
Is there like a plaque?
There is.
What's this say?
It says Ethis, god of growth.
I know her. Are there flowers around the statue? I know you said there were flowers, but like I want to pick some flowers.
Around
And
the
like the-
statue, actually,
Uh-uh.
the flowers look a lot more withered.
Okay.
Back to that song I just found. These flowers, around the statue. No specific flower, but it's more. You could tell they are dying. Some of the petals are falling off, while like more the inside of the flower is still looks a little healthy, but the outer rim is just decaying and falling off.
Can I like tell like what's causing it to wither? Like is it neglect or something?
Make me a nature check.
Okay. So I will say I have advantage if it's about fae, fiends, or undead.
You would not have advantage.
Okay. Fuck me.
Yeah, you're not sure.
I don't know shit about flowers. Okay. Well, I would walk over to where healthier flowers are and pick a few. And then lay them at her statue. It's like a little offering.
Easy enough to do that. You pick flowers from, you walk a bit away, like, no flowers in particular? No specific flowers?
No, nothing specific.
You, pick a few. As you bring them over to the statue, lay them on the, above the plaque where the feet of the statue lay.
Mm-hmm.
When it touches the statue, they start to die.
Oh. Okay. This is either gonna be really... No, this is just gonna be really dumb. Lilith is gonna place her hand on the statue.
You place your hand on the statue. And you feel the feeling of death. It's like, you don't feel like yourself. You are dying. You feel something is dying. And as you feel that, that's where your dream ends. On to my next dreamer. Yuri. You being up in the cathedral. You drift off. It's hard for you to go to sleep, but after a while, you do so. And given you like more meditate instead of sleep, this is the first dream you've had in a while. If at all, actually. At first it's just black. And then you start to hear something. Something far off in the distance.
I think he would be looking over to that. He'd probably walk closer.
Not feeling that you have a body right now, and you just think to go closer. And you hear what sounds like a very high-pitched scream. Continuous scream.
Is it can I recognize the scream?
It's a female voice. You hear a scream along with, "Oh no, please, no, please!" With the words, you recognize the voice. The screaming continues.
Okay. I'm gonna approach it quicker.
You think to approach it more. The screaming become unbearable at this point. You don't exactly see it from an outside perspective, but you feel what it would feel like to be in the perspective of the voice. You feel terror. You feel a hand yanking your arm. You feel disgust. You feel hands around your waist. And then nothing. You do recognize it to be the voice of the one you just made a pact with. Or a deal, not exactly a pact. You're involved in darkness again.
Well,
That's where you wake up. I think it's the third day of Samaway now.
So I I wake up to find the blanket on me.
Yeah, you do wake up, find a blanket on you, and you find little peridot sitting next to you.
He's right there.
That's just what it looks like.
Oh.
A feeder?
Yeah,
Will feeder
I'll
be down, like on the ground with puppy?
Yeah, we don't want
Yeah.
Puppy alone.
yeah. I'm gonna
He's a penguin.
I'll keep the peridot and I'll kind of like fold up the blanket, bring it down with me.
As you go down, you see Cedar sleeping with a little Odin on his lap, just leaning up against the entrance of the cathedral.
Yeah, Yuri will wake up soon.
Cedar's gonna groggily open his eyes.
With the blanket in front. Yeah, actually, is there steps leading up to the cathedral?
Yeah.
Okay. And Cedar would be at the top. Yeah, Yuri's gonna be at the bottom of the steps with the blanket right in front of him folded, and him legs crossed, sitting down, kind of just bowing in sorrow, I guess.
He's gonna make his way kind of down.
Disturb the puppy, but the puppy comes with you.
Did you sleep well, Yuri?
Yes, I would say. I'm sorry for having you come all the way out. That.
It's all right. I mean, it was my decision, and I wanted to make sure you were okay after what might have been a not so good date. Especially when I saw your room. I'm sorry if I went in without permission, but I heard the crashes and all, and I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I'm sorry. I figured it was you that brought me the blankets. Well, it wouldn't be easy for anyone else to get up there.
Well, I always carry a blanket just in case if I find someone who might need it. You never know with nights, after all.
Yeah. I don't blame you with that. Thank you. And I think it'll be alright. I just needed some time to process and, well, frustrations to get out.
And that's all right. I mean, it's better to let it out than bottle it up, because bottle can burst at any point.
Yep, I agree. Well, I hope you weren't too uncomfortable sleeping out here.
It's all good. He'll just go and pet Odin's head.
If you'll excuse me, I think I'm gonna get a cup of tea.
Yeah, of course. We'll see you when we all meet up or whenever you're ready. Just take your time. I'll let the others know you're relaxing with some tea.
Thank you. And then Yuri will give a more respectful bow this time and walk away.
You make your way to the usual cafe. Cedar goes with Odin to the castle. Cedar's been approved! Yay!
How could Cedar not be approved? It's Cedar.
Yeah, so you head back to the castle. Eris, you're awake, as usual.
Yeah.
You have currently... Would Eris be in the middle of Lilith and Veth? Or where would Eris be?
I feel like she would have, like, had them both, like, lay on her lap or something, because she wasn't gonna sleep. And she knows that. So, she was like, you guys, get comfortable. And so she's probably just, like, mostly, like, brushing Lilith's hair with her fingers, and she'll probably, like, just, like, mindlessly messing with their hair. A lot more calm than last night.
Never felt so loved before.
Oh.
Being cuddled up by two people.
So much love.
Yeah.
So bad. It's around the time you start waking up, so you feel the scratches of fingers on your head. Very relaxing, because I know you fucking like that shit.
That having the same, not projecting the same weakness on a character of mine in any way, shape, or form. Just a coincidence. Would at first feel like, oh, wake up, time to get ready. Then feel that, and then like, nah, this is really comfortable. Just gonna like just like groan a little bit in enjoyment. Just gonna like nuzzle his face in a bit. Just.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
This is nice.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think the day is calling, and 2 people have meteorite weapons that they need to procure.
Can I be responsible just once?
Oh, if only. But I wouldn't pay to see that.
You don't gotta pay anything.
Fucking wakes you up, Lilith.
Lilith, dear.
Please keep it down.
No, you have to get up.
I don't
Your weapon
want
should be
to.
ready.
Oh, my weapon! And she jumps up.
Oh, God.
I
Gotta
think
just-
I think Beth needs some help getting up.
No, I'm
Oh.
good. I'm good. He gets up. I'm good.
You not have a shirt on, Beth?
He does not. Things
Noticing
you
it
just fit-
now with the hecticness of last night. You're finally noticing it. As he gets up, sitting on the side of the bed, you notice very long scars on his back.
Aerosol just like tilts her head to the side. What are those from?
He's gonna look at the scars on his arm and his shoulders. Oh, these? Oh, I got these in a fight. I can tell you all about them.
No, the ones on your back.
Oh. I'll keep it short and simple. Hawthorne was a different place when I grew up. Children were taken from their homes to go and train at the Agoji. I was one of them.
I'm
And
sorry.
for
Spell that? Write that down. Write that down.
A
Wait. Okay.
Agoge. Agoji.
Okay.
Keep it simple, short and simple. You're trained to be a soldier and a weapon, and disobedience or failure is met with lashes. I've gotten many in my time of youth, but it's not like that anymore. Made some changes when I rose up high enough to power.
They beat you for being a kid?
Well, when you put it like that, it sounds a lot worse, but
That's what it
That's
was.
what it was, Veth. Don't downplay that. What?
things were different.
How
when I grew
old
up.
were you?
For my first time being disciplined?
You said you were taken.
Yes, that
When
was
were-
the case. That was the case with all children.
How
With
old?
You get taken from your homes to go to the Agoji at the age of 6.
What?
That's how it was back then. I didn't have a childhood. My childhood was fighting, marching drills. We marched or we fell, we swam or we drowned. We had to steal food from our elders. But if stealing food from them wasn't illegal, if we were caught, we were beaten.
When were you first beaten?
Yes.
When?
I was beaten quite a bit. First time it happened, I was 6 because I didn't know how things worked, and they don't tell you how it works. You learn how it works.
6 years old.
Yes.
Veth, you're talking about this so matter-of-factly, it's making me a little angry.
It's
What?
nauseating.
I suppose it's weird to people who didn't grow up with it.
It's not weird, it's ludicrous, it's abuse.
Inhumane. It's not. Yeah.
You
That's
don't.
why our military is so respected. We have a history.
That shouldn't be a respect thing. Torturing children is not respectful. It's disgraceful and honestly nauseating.
That's why when I rose up, I changed it. Children are allowed to have their childhoods, and now it's a choice to be in the military. It's not obligated anymore.
That Agoji thing is not a thing anymore, correct?
It's not. The old building is still there, but it's more for historical purposes now.
How long ago was...
That changed?
Yeah.
Shortly after I became a brigadier general, which was 11 years ago, after I lost my wife. I changed it as soon as I became a general, because then I came into place of power where I can change the laws. And I did. And so for 11 years, things have been different.
That's just. I mean, I'm glad that it's over, but that's horrible to have gone through.
It's why violence is a form of me feeling better. It's all I knew as a kid, and so some therapists would say it's a subconscious thing, but it's really all I knew. So I guess now that I really do think about it, yeah, it is a little weird and inhumane. I changed it because I didn't want my daughter to go through it. I did it for a selfish reason. I didn't even think about. Yeah, I just want to make sure that when she grew up, she didn't have to go through what I did. I didn't even.
Yeah. Most people shouldn't want that on their kid. Did your parents just willingly let that happen?
My mother wasn't in the picture. My father, I didn't get to see too often since he was at war. Who took care of me, I said in quotations, was my grandfather. Veth Hammerdane. That's where I get my name from. You don't have a choice. He grew up with it, so he thought it was normal. It's been this way for hundreds of years. It's why a soldier from Hawthorne is seen as more deadly from a soldier anywhere else. We're trained to be weapons, not things that feel. I used to be like that until my daughter came along, and then everything changed. Then I realized I didn't want my little girl to grow up in this. She never got to grow up. So, it's been this way for a long time. It's only 11 years. It's been different. But that's...
It took
I think this is the first time you hear about his kid.
We knew he had a kid, though.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because if he had, if he had,
Yuri.
he brought up he had a kid at some point.
Mm-hmm. Never brought up her name.
Yeah. I was about to say, because otherwise Eris would have been like, "What? You had a kid?" I'm glad that it's not like that anymore, but my goodness, I'm sorry you had to go through that.
All right. I mean, compared to what I've seen some worse outcomes, I'd say I got off pretty okay.
Don't downplay your trauma. Veth, you have scars years later on your back from beatings you got from people that held no love towards you and trained you to be a weapon. That's not something to downplay and say you could have had it worse.
I can't disagree with you. I apologize that I'm not really realizing the severity of it. Because again, to me, that was normal, and only just now, when I really think about it, it's more fucked up.
Yeah.
It's... I've always known those scars were there, though I forget that they're there sometimes, so it doesn't surprise me that they're still here. They want to make sure you remember your failures. So you don't do them again.
Eris will just like look over at Lilith, just like a little bewildered.
Yeah, no, Lilith has like a stunned look on her face.
You weren't like beaten as a kid either, right?
No.
Well, it's not. Oh, I thought. I thought I had a bad childhood. My goodness.
Is there something I'm missing? Oh god. Holy shit.
No,
Is there
just
something
that.
missing?
That's it. Just that's awful. Truly awful. At 6 years old.
It didn't only just happen at 6, it continued.
What? Yes.
Well,
Yes, I figured.
Till you graduate from the Agoji, and then...
And how long does that take? Please don't tell me you were there for like decades.
No, not there for decades. Luckily, thanks to some teachings and tricks taught by my grandfather, I was able to graduate early, 16.
So a decade. A singular decade. Wow.
Yes, only a decade. And then I went to our academy, where I was trained to be a general. Well, a leader. And then I led wars for the rest of my life. And that's a short, simple sum of everything. So yeah, only a decade.
Right. I really don't know what else to say other than I'm sorry. That is
It's all right.
horrible.
It's all right. That's way in the past now.
Yeah, for you. That was a joke at your age.
Oh, wow. Thank you for explaining to me. I didn't get it at first, Darius. Thank you. You're so kind.
I needed to make it clear.
Mm. Let's move on to happier things. Gotta get you your weapon, Lilith.
Yeah. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Well, then we must go get Cedar and we can head out. And then, does that conclude our time in Hawthorne?
If he's done with the weapons and armor, then other than the gold we get and maybe some shopping, then I assume after that we leave. If he's done with it all, shopping's taken care of. Because once we exit these walls, no going back.
That is very true. Well then, let's make the most of our last day here.
Yes. He's gonna get on his armor. The last part being the shoulder problems are being the slowest part for him.
Oh.
His god doesn't exist.
He does. There's a temple.
Yeah. It doesn't prove anything.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't prove shit. His god doesn't exist.
Yeah. You all get ready, make your way out. Actually see Cedar down the hallway.
Cedar, my boy. My boy.
Cedar!
Yeah, he's currently hand on head of wolf. Doing more scratches.
Oh.
Are you excited to get your weapon?
Oh, I actually forgot.
Oh.
Well, I think this will be our last stop in Hawthorne, is to get your guys' weapons and then head out.
I'm gonna miss my city. Oh.
As much as I hate to give you the ego boost, I'm also going to miss this city.
You see, just for a moment, his ego almost stood up, but then he's like, shut him down. Just repostures himself. Thank you.
Wow. You know, surprising that you were able to hold yourself together for that one.
I don't know what you mean.
Mm-hmm. Cedar, did you ever find Yuri? Has he been out yet?
Oh, yeah. He is actually right now getting some tea, relaxing for a little bit. But he's doing all right.
Well, that's wonderful.
Oh, is he? And he just kind of like raises his one working eyebrow at Cedar.
I mean, it's like what I said, he's all right. When I found him.
When you found him?
Or more so when... So I did find him, and then after he woke me up.
A word there for a moment. I'm sorry. Did the image just change? I'm scared. Well, let's go get you your weapon. Nice. I wonder if it's a big magical bow that can shoot dynamite. That'd be cool, actually. I gotta commission that.
Dynamite?
A bow that shoots explosive dynamite. God, that'd be cool.
Oh, kind of like explosive arrows, gotcha.
Is that what they're called?
Mm-hmm. There's explosive, there's fire. I feel like other
they
people
the
can
same
actually
thing?
do much. Fire's more for if you want to cause destruction, I would say. Not as much as explosions. Fire's more so slow destruction.
Would it be
Or
acid ones? Arrows of Ilmater?
it depends on who you're asking.
So many questions. He says he's just scratching his beard.
As you guys are having a conversation, Lilith, your passive perception side enough, you'll notice Yuri's room door is open.
I'll just like walk by it and look in.
The entirety of the inside is destroyed.
Oh my goodness.
The furniture is just completely broken.
Hey, what guy? What the? What the hell happened?
With what?
Look at his room.
It's gonna be
It's destroyed.
Holy shit!
Aerosol doesn't look over at Cedar. What? You said he was fine!
Yeah, I thought you said he was okay!
What the fuck?
And Lilith as well, you noticed the outfit he had on last night is completely destroyed on his bed.
Oh
wow.
That was so nice!
You love that outfit?
Cedar, you said he was okay! What do you mean?
Oh, God.
See, about that. From understanding, because it's after what happened, obviously frustrated, had a lot of emotions, and when I actually heard him just furniture crashing next door last night, I checked and he was gone, and then Odin and I went to look for him because I wanted to make sure he was okay. I did find him, but he was asleep on top of the cathedral. He was most likely getting a lot of emotion out, which is good. Like I tell everyone, it's better to let them out than bottle them up. So I gave him a blanket and a crystal to help him out. Then we just kind of hung out. Odin and I hung out nearby to make sure he would sleep nice. He just needs time right now, I feel like.
This. God, he did a number on this from holy shit.
Betrayal and heartbreak will do
Yeah.
that to you. I'm amazed y'all didn't hear it.
Well, I am deaf.
You sounded so serious. Are you serious? What?
No, I'm poking fun of my own age here, Eris.
okay.
Again, trying
was
to
like-
lighten. I'm half blind, not deaf.
You know?
Again. Wow, this is holy shit. He looks so nice in this outfit too. Oh, that's just heartbreaking.
Like I said, with what he dealt with, essentially, it's a hard breakdown. I even know from experience.
Who the hell would hurt?
What?
Yeah, you're so. What's that Mrs. Chris? You're like a marshmallow.
Is this like show and tell today? We just
No.
airing out
No.
everything?
No, it can be another story right now.
No.
Or later.
No. Cedar, that wasn't a jab at you. That was a jab at Beth.
Excuse me, you're the one who asked. You're the one who asked.
If you're comfortable, obviously. I'm not gonna force you to tell us about your past, but
There is quite a bit, but I don't really know how to put it. How about we talk it over breakfast? I'm sure you're all hungry and
that's fine. That's fine.
I could go for some pancakes and black coffee. So good.
Good.
Bacon and eggs. Mm.
yeah, a good breakfast for the morning. Good
Yes.
start to the day.
And you tell me all about the people who broke your heart so I can hunt them down and bring their heads to you.
Please don't.
Cedar, you don't know this. And he's gonna just put an arm around Cedar. But you, I've already adopted you.
Oh,
Anyone who hurts
so
you,
what?
I've already adopted you, Cedar. And I'm going to kill anyone who hurts you.
Oh. Beth, as
Yes?
much as I know that's like endearment for you, I don't know if everyone is like, yay, murder.
You know,
Especially Cedar.
now that you say that, I do sound like a psychopath.
I
My
never
apologies.
said that. That was you.
You didn't. Sorry, it's me being deaf again.
Yeah. Or the
No.
selective hearing.
That too. That's a big one right there. Anyways, breakfast. Ooh, I hope they got cookies in the cafe.
As you say that, you hear footsteps down the hall. And Beth, you hear the familiar voice. General?
Nope. He's gonna immediately stand up straight and turn around.
You see Avar. He's got a very concerned, kind of hard look on his face.
Something bothering you, sir?
I need to speak with you.
Yes, sir.
No.
Yes. You.
Alone.
Eris will give him like a look.
Yes, sir.
And he'll, turn away and walk.
He's going to walk but now knowing that he doesn't have to do the whole temple thing, he's gonna message. And Eris says, I don't like the way he just spoke.
Eris messages right back. Yeah.
I'll let you know if anything goes wrong.
Please do. Well, while that's happening, how about we get you to your weapons and find out if Yuri's okay.
Okay, you don't want breakfast?
I mean, I can pick something up. I don't eat breakfast very often.
Okay.
Do you need breakfast? I'm sorry, that sounds insensitive.
I'll be fine.
All right. We can stop by and see if we can find Yuri first, and then we can go get your weapons. Meet back here, and hopefully Veth hasn't been torn into.
Yeah, that sounded serious.
Yeah, just a bit.
As you all head off, Beth,
Yep.
you follow Avar to actually your office.
But, oh god, it's off. This. Gonna shut the door behind him. Is everything alright, sir?
I have serious matters to talk about with you.
Is it something I've done?
No, it is not something you've done.
Alright.
Yesterday I received word of happenings in Odorai. Have you noticed the people making their way to Obleria?
Yes, the amount was concerning.
That blight. You know of it, correct?
Yes. No, saw first-hand accounts of it down. Hold on, my old man memory is catching up. Sorolta.
It is spreading rapidly.
Rapidly? Has it been on a crawl for how long?
Years.
And now it's suddenly growing. Like, how quickly?
The last we've seen it. Give me a second. 'Cause even I forget where it was. It's been so long. The last we've seen it, the outer ends were touching Lamont.
Okay.
Now the outer edges of it have reached Athelney. Athelney. Yeah. Athelney.
Getting tongue-tied there, sir.
That's not in character!
And this has progressed over what, the course of a few weeks?
Since you've been gone.
About a month. A month and it moved that fast. Fuck.
Another happening. Nuxvar has been in constant rainfall for 3 weeks now. And the blight hasn't touched Nuxvar.
It's avoided it. Yeah, because shouldn't it be touching it if it got all the way to fucking Athelney? Athelney.
Yeah.
Now I'm having dyslexia.
Indeed.
So something happening in Nuxvar is preventing the blight from touching it.
From what I can assume, The rain is keeping it from touching it.
The blight doesn't like water. Or there's something magical about the storm.
Whatever it is, I'm surprised it's not a risk of flooding.
Considering it's so close to the water, yeah.
He pulls out a map. And give me a second. I don't think I actually... God damn it. I don't think I exported it. I'm gonna post... It's done exporting. I'm gonna post the original. Can I post the original? Hello? Discord, please? You guys can hear me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Discord crashed, I think. Hey, let's try this one more fucking time. I'm just gonna post this. Here is the new map. He lays it on the table in front of you.
Oh, that is a lot worse from the above. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that's gonna like kind of just look at it, concerned, wide eye. Oh, all right. Huh. I'm happy. Can I keep this? Do you have your own copy? Can I keep this?
Yes, you can keep it.
He's gonna just pick it up. Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Where are you headed after this? After you leave Hawthorne?
Nuxvar, sir. Perhaps maybe I can learn. Perhaps maybe I can learn what they're doing to keep the blight from coming there, and probably send you what they're doing here, and maybe Caesar could whip something up.
Maybe talk to him. I know he wants to learn more about this as well. Personally, I do not know how this is spreading so fast. He's the one who will figure it out the quickest.
All right. I can probably give him a shout if he's not too indulged in his books. Or I could contact Aaron.
If memory serves me correct, he knows how to get there.
All right. Thank you for bringing this up.
Please, I do not wish for it to reach Hawthorne. We've had clerics clerics had to have been sent out to help those who are becoming sick.
Right. So we're down on our heelers. Great. Running thin. Oh, that's unpleasant. Anything else?
That is all.
Are you all right, sir?
Worried for my city.
I'm worried too. But we'll get through this. I'm on the job, and I'll make sure that this blight does not reach Hawthorne.
Thank you, General.
Don't mention it, sir.
He nods to you and he'll open the door and keep it open for you. Hold on. There we go. Internet fucked up.
Fantastic. He'll give a nod, walk through the door, and thanks you, and then make his way to in the direction of where his group was. And if they're not there, he's heading to the blacksmith, where he, assuming that's where they went, forgetting all about the breakfast.
Alright. Would you guys sit down for breakfast or pick something up on the way?
Just pick something up. I feel like Lilith is very excited to get her stuff.
Yeah, kick up my feet.
So you get to the blacksmith first. Sorry, I had to discuss things. You get to the blacksmith first. The three of you making your way into the empty interior. Nobody really inside. It's early in the morning. More like 9 now. You see Avar sitting at his not Avar, Salix? Yeah. Her brother's Yorana. I got confused. You see Salix sitting at his place in front of his anvil, hammering away at a larger piece of work. I assume this is the armor that was commissioned. Hearing the ding of the door. Oh, welcome in, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning to you all.
Are little weapons ready?
I would not plural, I should say.
Oh?
But yes, they are done.
Alright.
He stands up. Just a second. Pull up the campaign so I can look it up. Hey darling, send me what they're called. You have your phone on you. Yeah, you have your phone on you. Send me what they're called.
I do not.
You do not have your phone on you. I'll figure it out then.
Is Bobby where I think he's at?
Yeah.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
No.
God damn it. I heard the echoing. I heard
Every
the
time you hear
echoing.
echoing, he's there.
God damn it.
I had to tinkle.
Cut that part out.
Say that again. That was awesome.
Need the names, darling?
Yeah, I need the names. Don't say them out loud. Okay.
Of course I'm not gonna
Say 'em out loud.
No!
Want a sneak peek?
Let's see if I actually remember how I spelled them.
As he does that, Telex will go over to a nearly empty counter off to the side, and he picks up a larger item. He turns around. You young man. And he holds out to you a quiver. This one I can find. Yes, I was actually had to. For both of these, I didn't make anything for them. I simply imbued the power of what the meteorite gave me. This is for you. There's a comet quiver.
He'll gently take them. Thank you, sir.
You do know what you need to do to bind it to you, yes?
No, I don't.
It requires a drop of blood.
Gotcha.
It is how you attune to it. So when you attune to it, no one else can use it.
Oh my
It is
god,
yours.
really?
Yeah. You look up Comet Quiver, it'll be the dormant state.
What am I looking for? What am I looking for?
And go in inventory, manage inventory, and in the filter bar, look up Comet Quiver. And I can send you what it looks like. I'll put in chat what it looks like.
I got you.
I was looking at the chat. Let's see. The items. This is what it looks like.
Ooh.
It holds a singular arrow.
Fancy.
No, 20. It holds 20. 10. Why did it say 20 then?
Misinput.
It was a misinput.
It was a misinput. Calm down.
Oh, never mind. That's probably like the... Okay, there are 10 in it then. You can see through them.
Fancy.
You can put your blood in it whenever you want, but that is what you need to do to attune to it.
Alright. Thank you, sir.
Now for you, ma'am. He turns back around, and only one hand, he delicately grabs an item off the counter. And he turns around, and he's holding a wine glass.
Oh.
This one is very interesting to me.
It's a cup.
Maybe so. But it is what the meteorite gave you.
I pick it up.
It is empty, but this is what it looks like.
Okay, what do I do with it?
Well, like I said before, to attune to it, you need a drop of blood.
Oh yeah. I just kind of take my thumb and prick it to one of my fangs and then squeeze a drop of blood out.
The minute that drop of blood goes in it, it fills up.
Oh!
And you can add Sanguine Delight to your inventory.
Can I get a spell check?
What? And the minute I would say the minute it fills up, it turns into this.
Oh!
Oh.
Guys. Guys.
Interesting. Does the glass just float around it, or?
Mhm.
That's so cool. What the fuck?
I was about to say, because it's like, does it after like every time does it just generate new glass, and it's just every time there's just shattered glass on the floor? It's just infinite glass.
Was it the finger to the thing? Okay.
Oh my god, Lilith wielding that. I love women. Oh my god. That's fine. You can know what I am. I am so gay for this vampire.
I'm reading everything it does right now. Sorry.
Yeah, that is your weapon. I like it so much.
There's a function in it that helps you hit easier.
Yeah, I'm reading.
I need to draw Eris's gloves, but this is what the star splitters look like. I don't know if I actually. I remember if I posted that or not before.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Do what?
Mm-hmm.
On this time, Beth would get there.
Oh. Hold on.
Do you need to ask me questions on how it functions?
I will later. I just got to the first bullet point at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that last line is so comforting.
Isn't it? The last
Yes.
line.
Yes, that last line is so comforting.
Someone's a little hungry right now.
Yeah, I've been hungry for the past, like, 3 days.
I'm just gonna walk in. Oh, so you all got your items?
See Lilith with a fucking blood rapier in her hand.
Oh! Just kind of like look to Eris with a raised eyebrow.
She's hot.
You're so right. You're so right. I'm not even gonna
You didn't even see all of it.
I didn't even see. What did I miss?
Hmm.
You're not gonna
This is
tell
only
me.
for me.
Oh, only for you.
Only for you.
I don't think you're allowed to be selfish in how this group functions.
I'm very much allowed to be selfish, and I'm going to be.
Not in this case, you are.
Oh my god.
You look badass with that, Lilith.
I feel badass.
As you should, as you should. Salix, you've outdone yourself.
I appreciate it. I'm currently working on your armor right now. I don't think it'll be done today.
So we're spending another day?
It'll be done early tomorrow. I will say that. You did get gauntlets right as well.
Yeah.
Oh god, guys, I'm filled on attunement slots.
Something's gotta go!
What if I just add those, gems?
Yeah. I need more.
It's, alright.
What were the gauntlets? Are they regular? Like, I can look them up, gauntlets.
I don't even make them.
Yeah, so you're not getting them today.
Shit.
They'll both be done tomorrow morning.
Maybe you two got taken care of. Cedar, what did you get?
No, I got this quiver, and he'll show the quiver.
Those arrows fucking glowing.
Yeah.
He like takes a closer look at it, squinting his one eye. You are a pretty good shot. Kind of fitting for you.
I wouldn't say good shot, but
I
okay.
think you need more confidence in yourself, Cedar. I guarantee you could just squirrel right in his eye from a mile away. Need more confidence in yourself, Cedar.
We'll see.
No, we're not going to see. Well, we are going to see it happen. Because it's going to happen. You should walk with pride in your steps, Cedar.
I'm not one for pride.
Nonsense. Some pride is good. Not too much, though. Not too much. I wouldn't know a thing about too much pride. I wouldn't know a thing about it.
All right.
I wouldn't. What I do have a lot of pride in is each and every single one of you. Especially now that we have these weapons on our side, which should even out an advantage in ours. I'm terrified to find out what those arrows do, and I'm also more terrified to find out what that rapier made of blood and glass does.
I'm so excited.
Actually, speaking of that blood, Lilith, when was the last time you ate? Speaking of the blood, Lilith, when was the last time you ate?
Few days ago?
Okay, we need to get you something to eat.
Oh, I'm fine.
No, we're gonna get you something to eat.
I'm just gonna air my dirty laundry, like, out here in front of everyone?
I didn't say what you're going to eat. I'm not airing out anything. I'm just wanting for you to eat something, darling.
Well, we're about to get breakfast.
Yes, we are, aren't we?
Yeah.
Then shall we, now that all this is sorted?
Get breakfast? Yes.
Yes.
Oh! That'll come later.
Okay.
Anyways, you guys head to the blacksmith. No.